All right, happy Monday, everybody. This is going to be a very David E. Taylor update. And I'm going to go ahead and get right down to one comment that somebody just posted not too long ago. And it hits on every fucking point why we're kind of here. Let's get to it here. I'm going to talk about this just for a few, too. And we're going to talk about you, Rick Frazier, scamming a veterans charity scam prior to David's deposition. Your hands are fucking dirty, dude, okay? So, before that, Genesis 1. Thank you for the comment. Perfectly fucking worded. I want to tell you that. His comment. The IRS has no issues chasing people who live at the poverty line or even below the poverty line to collect a few bucks. Yet this crook drives around in a Rolls Royce, Mercedes-Benz, resides in mansions, expensive vacations, jewelry, etc., Louis Vuitton, Versace, all this other bullshit, right? He's absolutely right, Genesis 1. The IRS is quick to fuck over the little guy, right? Come fucking knock on my door, send me letters if I miss $5 fucking on my IRS form, right? Yet you got David here, obviously fucking laundering fucking millions of dollars, right? And the IRS says, oh, there's nothing wrong here. We're just going to sit here with our heads up our ass and not do anything about it. Which is exactly what they do, which is why I file fraud against this piece of shit. I urge everybody to do the same thing. This is the way this stops. Guys, you guys want to know how it stops. This right here, fraud. You got to file fraud against him. Anybody out there who wants to know how to help, file a fraud report. Print out this 13909, put all the EINs on there, name, phone. You guys want all the information, I will give it to you. The information is out here on the channel, guys. It's all there for you. I've done everything up to here, everything. We've pretty much, the channel, at your request, check this out, at your request, at the channel follower's request, you asked that we put names and we fill in all the stuff here. It's done. It is done. It is for you guys to fill these out and help me. Don't help me. Help the other millions of Americans that are being scammed by this piece of shit, okay? Don't help me. Help the other people that are being scammed. So Genesis 1, you're absolutely right, man. If I were to pull some shit like this, man, the IRS would be knocking on my fucking door, sending me letters. Oh, where's all this money coming from? But yet we got to sit here and fucking... I've been filing fraud on David for a fucking year now, and they still haven't done shit about it, right? That's what I don't get. Is the IRS is quick. They're quick to fucking bust the little guy down. They'll bust us down in a fucking heartbeat. But sacks of shit like David... Ask Michelle, David. They'll fucking... Oh, you can go ahead and let him launder money because there's nothing wrong here. I don't get it. Is the IRS in on it? Are they getting fucking paid off by these fucking churches? Why aren't they doing their fucking job? This is what I get turned on. This is what I get crunked up about, guys. Is the fact that Genesis, you hit it right on. They are quick to come after fucking people that are broke, below the poverty line, or at the poverty line for a few fucking dollars, man. It's fucking sick, dude. I'm tired of it. You see all these fucking 1%ers fucking not paying their taxes, but hey, they'll fucking come after me for my small business and my 15 fucking percent every year. Right? Let's get to you, Rick Frazier. All right, so Rick Frazier in this, okay? Let me pull up the clean hands doctrine for you, Rick, okay? Because everything really leads back to you, Rick. Everything fucking leads back to you. You're the one who pulled the deposition because you had your fucking pride hurt because your wife gave up fucking 1.5 million to that piece of shit, David. But it all makes sense now. Like, after talking to you, Rick, after having that conversation with you, it all made sense to me. It really did. After that one conversation I had with you, everything made sense. Everything made sense. It really did. You're no better than David, Rick. You really aren't. You are no better than David. If you and David were scam artists, you guys probably could have fucking laundered hundreds of millions by this time. Billions probably, okay? Just letting you know. I put all the links up about your little fucking charity scam that you did for veterans too, Rick. You are no better than David, dude. You are no better than him. And you're still running the fucking charity scam too, probably. Rick still runs that charity too, by the way, okay? I called today and fucking asked questions. And you know what they did? They didn't want to give me any answers for the most part. Some guy I talked to named Scott, I was asking him some questions like, oh, I don't want to give you an answer. So they're well aware of the fucking shady shit that Rick has obviously done with the money with that veterans charity scam, okay? This is why I'm pissed too, Rick, is because I'm a fucking veteran, dude. And we FaceTime, Rick. We FaceTime. You know I'm a fucking veteran, and you ran that fucking scam. You're fucking scum to me, Rick. You are scum, dude. You are the reason this whole thing is going down, is because your fucking pride got hurt. Let me get the clean hands doctrine on you, Rick. This is why Rick doesn't have the clean... Rick is not clean in this. Not at all. Rick is just as fucking guilty as David. It's almost like Rick did the deposition, so it kind of brushed under the rug what he did with his little charity veteran car scam deal, okay? Clean hands doctrine, Rick. Clean hands doctrine is based on the maxim of equity that states the one who comes in equity must come with clean hands. This doctrine requires the court to deny equitable relief to a party who has violated good faith with respect to the subject of claim. Booyah, Rick. You deposed David because your fucking hands were dirty as fuck, just as David's were, dude. Yours were more dirtier probably at the time, Rick, than David's. That's where we're at with it. And you're still running the fucking charity scam, man. How the fuck did they give you your 501c3 status back after you pulled all that bullshit in court? That's what I'm curious about. This is why we're here, guys. This is why we're here. It's people like Rick, David, Genesis 1 that hits the fucking nail right on the fucking head. Bam! Yes, Genesis 1, you're absolutely right. They are quick to come after the little guy. Anybody else see the issue here? Anybody else want to tune in with this and either approve or disapprove? This is where I'm at with it. There's so much fucking dirty money around this whole deposition, including Rick, Debbie, David, Susan, Ashley. You know how much money has gone into this fucking place, untaxed, unchecked? And David, you are trafficking people. Doesn't have to be sex trafficking. There doesn't have to be sex involved. There could be coercion. I put all the details up on my page. There's trafficking going on here. Human trafficking. Whether directly or indirectly, it's fucking happening. Nobody's saying shit about it. All the while, David's laundering money. It's part of the deal. It's like the money and the trafficking kind of go hand in hand. Definitely, it's not sex trafficking, guys, okay? But there is a sexual component in this cult. No sex trafficking. Human trafficking, yeah. Once David gets these women there with their men, he emasculates the men and then starts grooming the women. Or Michelle probably starts grooming the women because she's the fucking Ghislaine Brannon of the cult, and there's David Epstein, right? So Michelle grooms them, then fucking shoots them over to David. That's how it happens. Sorry, I got off topic with Rick Frazier. You're the reason we're all here, Rick. You got your fucking pride hurt. Here's the thing that Rick told me too. I'm going to fucking let it out now, Rick. Rick, when we FaceTime, you told me that your wife was gullible, right? You told me, you said, you could tell her the fucking sky's purple and she'll believe you. My question to you, Rick, now, okay, since I haven't put this out, what did you have to gain from a marriage like that? If you knew Debbie was gullible, why did you marry her? That's my question. What did you have to gain out of this? Just to be a fucking chauvinistic pig just like David? Because that's where I see it now, Rick, is you're fucking nothing more than a chauvinist pig like David. Okay? Yeah, you might be a good father and all this other shit, but in your marriage, you were a fucking pig, dude. Definitely. What did you have to gain marrying a woman that was gullible? So, Rick, your hands aren't clean in this, dude. Your hands are just as fucking dirty, man. Your hands are just as dirty. You laundered money through your fucking charity car scam, dude. And it was a veterans charity, Rick. How the fuck could you do that? You settled that whole shit out of court. It looks like there were some documents destroyed from what I read, Rick. You were destroying financial documents. Your partner took you to court and somehow you fucking settled it out of court. So again, guys, Rick is not clean in this. Rick might be the guy who had the deposition and Michelle's deposition. Yeah, but fuck that. Rick is a scam artist too, just like David. It's amazing that they didn't fucking lock him up either. He still got his 501c3 charity status. I called the fucking veterans car scam today, Rick. I called you today. And I want you to know that because, dude, it's all leading back to you, Rick. Everything is leading back to you. And you're a scam artist too, Rick. You got away with it. That's the only difference. You got away with it. You were a little more slick, Rick, about your fucking scam than David E. Taylor. So without Rick, I mean, ultimately, Rick brought us the depositions. That's the only reason we know about Rick and David, right? Because Rick brought the depositions. That's it. Had Rick not brought the deposition, we would know Rick, Debbie, Katie, David. We wouldn't know none of this had Rick not brought the depositions. But again, his pride got hurt, obviously, okay, because he wasn't going to get his fucking money back. So he deposes David because it's almost like he wanted the spotlight off of him from his little scam that he was doing. And he scammed about 10 million off the veterans charity thing, guys. I did the math. He pulled in 10 million and gave back like 980 or something like that, 970. So then after all that shit went down, he settled all that destroying of documents out of court, and nothing was ever heard from it again. So anybody that's looking to donate to Rick Frazier's charity for veterans, don't fucking do it, because he's a scam artist too. He's a fucking scam artist just like David. The only reason we haven't paid much attention to you, Rick, is because you're just the catalyst. You're just there, Rick. That's it. You're just there. Collecting your money from the deposition. You paid to have it promoted. Now you're sitting back collecting fucking fat checks from YouTube once a month probably because you got so many fucking ads on there. What I recommend, nobody watch the deposition on Rick Frazier's channel. Go to Shut the Muck Up and watch it there. That way Rick can't get the fucking ad revenue anymore for his fucking scam. I'm sorry about this, guys. Like, I wanted to reply to this comment that Genesis 1 left. And he's absolutely right. They won't go after Rick. They won't go after Dave. But hey, you know what? If I start scamming the IRS, they're going to come knock on my fucking door and be like, hey, where's all the money at? Look what happened to Joel Osteen when they found that $600,000 in his wall. What did they do to him? Not a goddamn thing. His lawyers, Winter and King, probably fucking helped him launder it. So much corruption in these churches, guys. There really is. I mean, look at how long this has gone on with David's fucking scam. I mean, they're still running it. And a lot of us think, here guys, a lot of us think David is dead, okay? And here's why. Because one, he didn't come out and capitalize on the Russia fucking war, okay? Let's see, the Amway arena, that isn't... There's too many signs right now. And talking to some of the survivors that have come out of this cult said, yeah, it's really fucking weird that David hasn't shown his face in this long. David, that's coming from survivors of your cult, dude. Saying, yeah, this is by far the longest he's gone without saying anything or putting up any new fucking content. I've called county coroners. I want you guys to know that. I called Memphis, Tennessee. I didn't get a chance to get to Taylor, Michigan coroner, but I did call Chesterfield, and I did call Memphis, Tennessee, West Memphis, Tennessee. Okay? All I did was give them David's name and date of birth, and that's all. They're willing to give you the information right over the phone. So if you have David's name and date of birth and you want to help find out if he's dead, start calling around to the coroner's office and asking questions. Because we either think he's sick or dead. But again, we got to find the death certificate before anything. If David has his whole group scared of COVID right now, but he's still preaching, oh, we're going to come out and do the Amway arena. Like this whole COVID thing, he's got his group fucking COVID scared. That they won't come out, and he keeps preaching this Amway arena that he's going to do it, but he's not going to. Sorry for ranting. It really was really about you, Rick Frazier. It really was. I mean, there's court documents you guys can look up too and find out about what he was doing. So there is some truth to what Katie is saying about her dad. Yeah, he's a fucking scam artist, Katie. I'm with you there. I'll back you up on that 100%. Your dad's nothing more than a fucking scam artist. Did he molest you? There's no fucking way, Katie. No way. No. You're coached. Your mom and you are coached by David. Also, Katie, you were not healed out of that wheelchair by David. Your dad fucking told me that a week prior to that, okay, you were at a graduation party and you were just fucking fine walking around. You only used the wheelchair when you actually got tired. What your dad also told me is that David wouldn't give him that fucking wheelchair back and that he had to go to court and get a fucking subpoena to get it back. So David didn't heal you, and he is manipulating you and coaching you to say those things about your dad, which is totally defamatory because your dad didn't... Where's all the police reports, Katie? Where's all the CPS reports? Is there any? No, because you're a liar, just like your dad. So the apple, in this case, doesn't fall far from the tree, right? Father, daughter, I mean, you know, Katie, it's befitting that you fell into a scam church because your dad's a scam artist. Your dad ran a scam just like David, only he didn't get caught. But I'm letting everybody know that what Rick did was a bullshit fucking scam, and he ran it against the veterans charity. You can look it up. I posted the links in my channel description. Y'all got any questions or comments about that? Go and look it up, man. Look it up. Rick is no better than David in this. And the thing is Rick's probably sitting back there like he fucking coasting scot-free, but no, Rick, everything leads back to you, dude. That's what I don't get in this, Rick. What did you have to gain from this whole thing by running the deposition?